Why do I start tasks but never finish them with ADHD? Ever find yourself excited to begin something new, only to lose steam halfway through? That's a common experience for many with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. It all comes down to how the brain manages what's called executive functioning. Think of executive functioning as the brain's control center. It helps us plan, organize, stay focused, and see tasks through to the end. When someone has ADHD, this control system doesn't work quite right. That's why starting a task feels easy, but finishing it becomes a real challenge. One big reason is motivation. Our brain's relying on a chemical called dopamine to feel rewarded and motivated. When a task is boring or doesn't give an immediate reward, dopamine levels drop. Without that dopamine boost, it's hard to stay interested or motivated to keep going. That's why you might start cleaning your room but then get distracted by your phone or a snack. Your brain isn't feeling the reward it craves, so it switches to something more stimulating. Another factor is feeling overwhelmed. Big or unclear tasks can seem impossible to tackle. Without breaking them into smaller, clear steps, your brain can freeze up. It's like staring at a mountain and not knowing where to start. When you don't have a step-by-step plan, it's easy to feel stuck or give up before you finish. Emotional feelings also play a role. Frustration, anxiety, or fear of failure can make continuing a task seem exhausting or even threatening. If you're worried about messing up, your brain might want to avoid the task altogether. That emotional barrier can be tough to overcome. Time perception is another tricky part. Many with ADHD have trouble estimating how long things take. You might think a task will only take 5 minutes, but it ends up taking much longer. Or you might start late because you didn't realize how much time had passed. This poor sense of time can lead to unfinished projects. Distractibility is also a big factor. External noises, notifications, or even your own thoughts can pull your focus away. When your attention keeps bouncing around, it's hard to stay on one task long enough to finish it. Finally, repeated starts and stops can hurt your confidence. If you keep starting but not finishing, you might feel like you're failing. That can make you less likely to try again, creating a cycle of frustration and avoidance. So what can help? Breaking big tasks into tiny steps makes them less overwhelming. Using rewards or small treats can boost motivation. Creating routines and reducing distractions help keep focus. Timers, like the Pomodoro technique, can help you manage your time better. And talking to a coach or therapist can give you personalized tips. Remember, these challenges aren't about personal failure. They're part of how ADHD affects executive functioning. With the right strategies, finishing what you start becomes more doable, and that can make a big difference in managing daily life.